Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Evil Noodle Gaming. Welcome back to some more Transport Fever 2. Do hope you're well. Thank you for joining us. This is going to be episode number 7 of our series where we transport everything by train. Thank you for joining us. Let's see if we can get this episode to 10 likes. That'd be awesome if you could do that. Really would appreciate if you could just give that like button a little click, a little lick, little tap. Just try and blow on it. Let's see if that does the job. I don't know. Yeah, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the previous episode. That is in the description. If you've not seen it just yet, it's in the description. So you can go back and watch that before watching this one. Yeah, so here we are. Once again, we're back. And we are, this time around, we're going to be doing some passenger transport around the cities. So just to bring you up to speed, we're in Birmingham at the moment. At the beginning, on the previous episodes, before I started filming that, I added in some train stations over here. This one as well, this one, and this one down here. Now I'd sorted out the bricks line. I added tricks. I added trains to the bricks line. The bricks line from the quarry bricks into Birmingham. I sorted that one out. But this one over here, this one down here, and through to over here where you can see the oil well. I added the train lines in. But just before going live now, recording wise, I realised I forgot to add in the trains to transport all the items. So we had the tracks, we had the stations, but we just had no trains. So I've added the trains in. So we've now got trains running up and down these lines, doing their business, going around. This one is collecting, it's going to be collecting oil. So essentially we've got, let's see how this works out. So we have oil being picked up from here. The train's also picking up steel. It's coming over the bridge and down into here where it's dropping off the steel. It's then leaving this station and it's going along to the refinery, dropping that off. That goes back and does its thing. And then we got a line picking up the oil from the refinery down to the chemical plant where it picks up the plastics. Plastics are then dropped off to over here where the goods factory is. And the boxes, the goods are picked up from here and they're transported all the way up into this station here. So we have that sorted. That's all up and running now. Everything that I can think of has been done as regards to all the buildings. However, there are quite a few that are lacking in shipment and stuff like that. So at some point, I need to add additional lines to speed up a little bit. So we got more being transported. They should then, don't that make a weird noise? They should then make more to be transported to the other factories to be made. Because so like this one here, we've not got much coming in. 38% as regards to shipment. So that needs to be looked at. We have got products being made and going out, just not many. So we're going to sort that out at some other point. But today I'd like to focus on transportation as regards to passengers. Now we have a direct line coming into Birmingham that feeds through to London using the Eurostar. And we've also got a line that goes from Birmingham into Leeds. Now Leeds is, I'll tell you what, the traffic in Leeds has sorted itself out. Unless it just got away because of it just restarted the game, I don't know. But saying that, holy moly, this is a lot. Oh jeez. There's a long traffic queue. So we got, okay, so we got a bit of an issue with traffic going around Leeds. And at some point this was all blocked up. People trying to get down here. But I'll tell you what, it's not actually running to. It looks like people are going up this way. And then trying to go down here. But honestly, it looks like they're trying to go this way. And everyone's trying to... Oh, okay. So this is where we got a bit of an issue. People are trying to... Why are they trying to leave the city by coming down here, going up here, going along, and then round it? I don't know. I don't, what is wrong with this AI? that is terrible. We've got a guy here, he's out of his car, he's having a bit of a moan at everyone. He's just trying to cross the road. Wow, what a place to live. Keep imagining that. Oh dear, dear. So traffic's a bit of an issue in Leeds, as you can see, but we're not going to concentrate on that just yet. I'd like to sort out train lines going around Birmingham. Now, I'd like to do a standard station at the bottom, station over here, station at the top, station over to the right, which actually we've already got a station here, which is just for passengers. Not many people going to Birmingham, not many people going to Birmingham on line 1. Got a reasonable amount going to London from here, but not many. So I'd like to sort out a loop around the city. It's not really a city. Yeah, well, I guess we could call it a city. Loop around the city. And I'd also like to have mini trains, miniature trains, miniature platforms, and miniature trains going from here, picking up here, picking up there, and then same again up here as well. It's gonna cause chaos as regards to the roads and there being lots of level crossings, but it should mean more people start using the trains instead of using the cars. And eventually, possibly, I might get rid of the roads that link up the cities and have it so that people could only use trains. I don't know. Not too sure on that one. But Leeds is Leeds desperately needs a transportation network because it doesn't have much, to be honest. And people have once again built they're once again built in front of the train line here. So lots of people are going to be moving house eventually. Again, I don't know what comes into this one. I think goods. What comes into this line here? Yeah, goods. So we can do with some more goods coming into here, which we haven't got already. So we need a good line coming into the top part of the city as well, which actually we could branch one of these train lines coming off and then into here. But that means lots of people are going to have to be moving house. But that's for a later time. As always, we're getting distracted. So let's go ahead and start building a bit of a transportation system around Birmingham. So let's have a look at train lines here. Buildings. Maybe we go with... No, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. So we've got the older style train lines. What I would like to do next episode is create some very, very small villages. Like here, one down here, maybe one here. And then just have a little simple train line using the old style platforms. And then at least we get to use them. But today I want to go and use the new ones. I'm thinking just one track and one little platform, which could squeeze one train on. If I go two, it's not going to quite fit in the gaps. So let's go 40 meters. We have a underpass. No, we don't actually need that, do we? Overpass, don't need that. So none of that. High speed. So where can we go with this then? I'd like to do an up and across. So let's have one of these go into here. And that should, in theory... we need to connect it with one of these. So let's go ahead and move some of these buildings. Sorry folks. Time for you to move house again. So if we go about there. So one station in there. And then we go up to this one. We have a nice little station here as well. One in there. And then we could squeeze... I'll tell you what, let's have one here as well. One there. And then one at the top. So I don't know what they're going to think about that. Where did that train line come from? Birmingham Exchange. It's meant to say exchange. It's just Birmingham Exchange. That would do. I guess that works. We could have one down here as well, just to finish that off. Just simply have it there. Super stuff. Let's add the train lines. This is going to upset a lot of people. It's going to add a lot of crossings in as well. Lovely. Oh, this is brilliant. Lots of people having to move house very suddenly. And we... Oh, no, we can't. Done this one too close. So let's get rid of that. And we're going to have to move it a little bit further up the road here. So something like that. Can we bring this down? There we go. A little bit wonky. But what the eye doesn't see... Well, lots of people are going to see it. We'll change these crossings. We get the British ones in. Got one here as well. I mean, I like the barriers. They're quite nice. They go over the road, but we have the British ones just to kind of fit the theme. I mean, we also have the signs, but it's better to have flashing lights. Makes it look really pretty. Okay, so we're gonna have a lot of trains blocking the traffic, but I'm happy with that. So we've got a simple line going up. Let's have a simple line going across now, and then we could also maybe do one here. And, I don't know. We got a few bits and pieces that we could possibly do. Okay, so I would like train line going across. So let's have it going this way. So we connect this up in the middle. So we have one there. And we have another one here. So we've got two stations there. Let's bring the road out. And we can add in a few more. Let me get rid of this. Right, we'll bring this out. How's that looking? Is that straight? About there. Super. Get rid of you. Yeah, that's gonna work. Yeah, looks fine. Quick bit of terraforming. Let's move some of this land out here. Okay, we've got station there. Let's add in another one here. Maybe more in the middle. So we've got one there. So we've got south to north, west to east. Maybe we have one over here as well, just to... Yeah, let's have one over here. Sorry, folks. Time to move house again. So we have that going across. Let's add in the train lines. Should be able to link these up. This is going to look really, really good. Where do we put the other stations? Here we are. So there's a one going across like that. The trains are going to be... Yep. Let's put in some stoplights for the train there. And we have one going this way as well. So the train going south to north, they can have priority on that one. And we just hook this up to here. Yeah, looking good. Let's get rid of these. I quite like the idea. I mean, it's better than just having it going, say, around the city. I quite like the idea of having it go through. So we'll change these up. I mean, I guess in theory, it's going to cause traffic issues by having all these level crossings, but at the same time, hopefully more people are going to be using the train. I'd like to have a station... Oh, what we could do is... Let me link these roads up here. So we have the U coming across. That looks about right. You can come down. If I get rid of that road, and we'll link this road up to there. I guess we could have a line. Let's have a road going this way, and then possibly straight through. Yeah, that'd be okay. So I think we created an extra crossing here. Okay then, so I'd like a station at the bottom of the city here, but this one's going to be slightly longer, so we can go for, but let's go for the overpass. We'll have 2 train lines, and so I'd like it going into these stations here. How long are these stations? These are 100 and, no, these are okay, they're 240 meters. We go with a large entrance and just hook it up. So let's have one there. If we add some more roads in, let's go a little bit further across for this road. Bring this one down. I'd like to get a station in. If I just bring this road over here, and then we get a station in over here, and one at the top, maybe here. But then they're only going from... If they get the train from here, they're only going to be going to... Mind you, they could go round. I don't know. I wish I knew. We could probably get away with just having one there, one here, and then this, and then one up here. And then that'd be fine. That covers... I think that covers everywhere, doesn't it? And then eventually we could expand these stations to cover more of the city. So I think we're going to be happy about. Just a bit of smoothing, leveling off here. Okay, stations. So we'll use this one again. Let's have you go to about here. Fine, and we have another train line. Maybe we... let's create another road. I don't want to get rid of too many people's houses. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're not going to be happy about that. Apart from that one person. So we'll link... Let's link this up to there like that. Now we're going to have the station in. To about there. Let's go with that. And we'll just do a simple connection. Anyone would think this was going to be easy. There we go. Okay, we're linked up. Let's bring this in to follow this. I'll do all the smoothing out a little bit later. So that's connected now. We now need to get this line to here. So a bit of a long train line, but it should work quite nicely. There we are. I just link this one up as well. So that's in. Super. Super stuff. Okay, so we just need to link this into here. I think we could get away. Yeah, we can use this line up here. This one's not being used for anything. So the outer one, that makes sense about users that line. And that one goes into there. Lovely. Now we can't get from here. I'm gonna have to put this line into a different track on the platform. That's gonna be okay. Oh, that's not too bad. A little less ugly. Yeah. It goes with the trees as well, which is quite nice. Right, well, I'm happy with that. So we have a station from here to there, to here, then into the main station, and we also got a link set up going into this one as well. I don't know how to organise the trains. Well, I'd like one going from left to right and then one from right to left, I guess. We also got to get trains into these stations as well. This is gonna be I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Right, I'm gonna do a little edit and I'll be back with all working, hopefully correctly. See you in a second. Alright, so I've added all the lines in and they're all connected up now. We just need to add in the trains to run on the lines instead. But I was kind of thinking, what I'd also like to do, I'd like to create, possibly over in Leeds, although Leeds is pretty Leeds is pretty busy already. I don't know, maybe in Leeds. If not, create another city somewhere. I don't know, another city somewhere on the map. Maybe let me know. Perhaps you could take a screenshot and let me know. Just a city, nothing like only people living there, no goods coming in, nothing like that. And I would like to do, what I would like to do, maybe in Leeds or maybe in a purpose-built city, just have a lot of train stations. I think you could add like 8 lines to each train station. Maybe we could have like 3 train stations in a row. So we've got, you know, all these lines coming in, 24 lines, or, you know, train tracks coming in, and just have an absolute ton of trains going into one area. I think that looks so cool. We could have like lots of little villages here and there, and they could all come into one central hub and then link also to, you know, Birmingham, Leeds and London, something like that. Or maybe we could have it just in Leeds or just in Birmingham or something, you know, and all the little villages, they all link up to like one massive train station. I really like the idea of that. But let me know in the comments what you think, if you'd like to see something like that. So like something like this, but times 3. And then just be an absolute mass of trains coming in. But anyway, let's go ahead and add in the trains to these lines that I've set up. I can show you here. So I have a line that basically runs all the way round. I've got a single train that does between Birmingham South and Upper Birmingham, and I've got 2 trains that do from Birmingham South into Upper Birmingham, but the other way round. And we've also got north to south and east to west. So let's go ahead and add in the train that goes north to south first. And we're going to buy vehicles. Let's go electric for the very first train, and we'll add that. And then we go passenger. So we've got normal coaches, we've got coaches with buffet and sleeper coaches, but we're not going to want those. So let's go with one of these instead. And we actually have one that is an inner city one. So let's go with that. So we just keep it one carriage and one locomotive. That should be okay. Let's buy that. Thank you, autosave. And we will set that to line. That's gonna be north to south line 1. And away it goes. So let's see what this looks like. So this is going to be one of the electric ones. I don't want them all to have like the locomotive on the front. That looks really, really cool. Let's have a little look at that. Yeah, that looks sweet. Really, really nice that. Flash and light at the back. So how does that run as regards to the length? We could probably get away with having 2 carriages on there. But then it's going to block the roads whilst it loads up. People they got a leap of faith there. Bit of a leap of faith to try and get in. I mean, maybe we could make the platforms longer, but I don't think it's going to work. So how does it look on this one then? So they've got to do a bit of a leap of faith. Yeah. Oh, the window comes down and the door opens up. Door opens up there as well. That is so cool. Alright, well, we'll run with that one then. That's going to go up and down. So we're going to want to go left to right now. And that train is going to be coming from... Where's that coming from? That's going to be coming from out of this station. I've also done like a little train sleeping quarters sort of thing. I don't know. It looks alright. So let's have a look at it. Buy vehicles. Let's go diesel this time. Let's go. So it's multiple units. And we've used these in. We've used one of these in London. Let's go regional railways. And we just go with this one, the beginner one. Bam. So we've got 2 carriages on that. We will buy that train and we will set that to... So that's going to be going east to west. There we are. Okay, so it's coming out now. But I'm not really keen on them being diesel, but I guess they're alright. That is so cool. So that's going to be going out doing its thing. What I might actually, let's just add in some traffic lights here as well, just in case, so it doesn't collide with anyone else. Alright, so that's going to be going from here just to there. That's going to be doing that thing. I tell you, oh, there's already a person waiting for this train. One person. But the ball is rolling. Alright, next go here then. We need to do the outer loop. I've also got a... Oh, here we go. We've also got another train line set up here. But how do I get the train? Okay, so I need to get the train from down here. So let's buy a vehicle. We bought ourselves one of these. So let's go southwest trains on this one. No, I might use that for the long distance around the city. So maybe we can go one of these instead. Let's use the first Great Western link. I think that's what it means. Just go with this one. Okay, so 2 for that one. We'll buy that. And we're going to set that one on to... so, passenger Birmingham North Inner Loop. number 1. So I ran into a bit of an issue. The idea was I had the train come out of this building here, and it simply would do a loop coming around here. You know, it would go around the track and then eventually use this little line here and then do from here to there and backwards and forwards. However, it didn't want to do that for some reason, so I've had to add in this one over here instead. So let's go ahead and buy the vehicle from up here. Which one were we going to go for? So diesel trains, let's have a look. Regional railways. Let's go with this one here. Let's go with the first Great Western. I think that's what that means. So we'll add that in. And we will go... let's buy that. And then add it to the line. So that's going to be passenger Birmingham North in the loop. There we go. Right, now it works. Previously I had to make a bit of an edit because I had to try get the train from here through to here, but it just wasn't having it, so there we go, baby. Looking smart. Why is there a drive at both ends? That's a little bit odd. So we've got 3 trains running now. We've got this one here going about doing its thing. This is brilliant. This is fantastic. We've got this train doing its thing as well. Does that fit onto the platform nicely? Yes, it does. Just. So all the doors open. That is fantastic. First Great Western. Love it. Absolutely love it. That is fantastic. Okay, so we're done up and down, left to right, and this little bit up here. Next one's gonna be the outer loop, which is gonna come from over this side. So let's go with something that's gonna be a little bit longer. And I'm thinking I would like to try out these high-speed trains that we have here. So we've also got these up here, multiple units, diesel. 7 variants for these ones. We've got the high-speed trains, but they're not... I'm thinking when we have the locomotives at the front, they're more for longer journeys. So we've got Arriva Trains Wales, local lines. Wow, we have so many to choose from. 4 variants of these ones. Let's go with these then. Let's go Arriva on this time then. So we have one of them. So that's going to be 2. I wonder if we get away with having... Well, we got 6. Should we try... Let's try 4 to begin with. Mind you, I reckon... Let's go 6. We have 2 of them, and we will buy that. Okay, so let's set this one over to, so that's gonna be passenger Birmingham outer loop number 1. Away it goes. This one's gonna be outer loop number 2, and away that goes. And these ones look slightly older. Unless it's just the colour that makes it look slightly... I don't know. So away that goes. That's going to be going and doing its thing. Okay, so that's going to be calling over here. I think it's going to struggle with this station. It might be... probably going to be going slightly over the length of the platform. We're going to need a train that goes from here to the main Birmingham station. So let's use the Burgundy trains then. And we're gonna have, let's have 2 of them. Run them backwards and forwards. 2 carriages. And we will set that on line number 4. Right, they're all doing their thing now. So we have, let's get this correct. So we got a line going all the way round and back and forth. We got from left to right and up and down and left to right in the upper section as well. So that's everything for Leeds. These they're gonna have the train going backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. It's got 6 people on. That's not doing that badly, to be honest. We've got the main station over here. I would like to see how long that train is in this platform. We've got 1 person waiting there. Because potentially I could move this out the way and reconfigure this slightly to get the platform slightly longer. How? Oh, that's gonna fit. Oh, that fits like a charm. Just? Yeah, it does. Oh, this is fantastic. There goes the driver. So that's it. That is Birmingham all up and running. That should see a lot of less cars on the road. Not that there's many over here, to be honest. It's really quiet on the roads. So that's Birmingham complete. Yeah, that's Birmingham done. So we can actually head over to Leeds now and somehow, oh dear, somehow get a commuter network set up in Leeds. This is going to be interesting. I'd like to get the transportation network set up within this episode, so I'm going to get on with that, because I'd like to focus on other projects after this one as regards to this map, and that would be like getting the villages set up, and we got like a massive transport hub somewhere with all those train stations that I was on about, seeing all those trains coming in and out, just to sort of get, as we're getting close to sort of finishing the series, I guess. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna add in all the stations, I'm gonna add in all the trains, I'm gonna have trains going from left to right, up and down. They're gonna be everywhere, all around Leeds, and hopefully that should cut down on a lot of this traffic, which is just stationary, pretty much. Yeah. So hopefully that's going to help out Leeds quite a bit. So at the blink of an eye, it's all magically put together and finally operational. My days, this took a long, very long time to put together. Oh, so we finally got the whole of Leeds connected by trains. There's quite a few of them that have just gone past. And everything is finished. Just about. In Leeds. So, let me bring up the speed here then. We have... Oh, this took... You would not believe how long this took to do. It took so long to do this. So we have a transportation system going around Leeds itself. We have a line, the red line, going from the main central station to a station up here. That just simply goes back and forth to allow direct services into the train station. The central one, and then looping around the city as well. We then have a train. We have 4 lines over here. And we've got orange line going, I think, like left. And then we've got blue line, which goes downwards, which is over this side. So we have orange that starts from here, and that goes all the way round, finishes up here, and then blue starts from here and comes all the way round, and then finishes up at this one. So we have a direct, continuous link, left to right, left to right. We've also set up a top end connection running from here all the way through down to here, and one slightly lower down going straight across. We also have one going from north down to the south, sort of the middle of the city. What else we got? We've also got one from here going down to the middle of the city again, north to south, and then we got west to east here running all the way through up to here. And we have one going from this station coming round on this line, going down, finishing up at this station, and and we have one here coming out, going all the way around and finishing up here. So that took a long while to do. Let's you can get a bit of an idea of how this looks. We lost quite a few buildings trying to do this, but I'll imagine most of that will just grow back, to be honest. So we've got 4 train lines run along here. It goes along, got a bit of a bridge. We're using some pretty nice looking trains, if I can get to it. It's on the bridge, it's going to be a bit awkward. We'll find a different location. So it goes along on the bridge, back down again, into another station, across the road, feeds all the way round. Here we go. This is one of the inner city high-speed express trains, and actually they're pretty nice looking on the inside. You got normal carriages to begin with, and from here it goes to like a buffet cart. You can see just there the 2 people working behind the counter, and there's some chairs in there as well. And then you got some first class seats at the back of the train. We also use, oh yeah, we got one which is the exact same but 2 lines over. So both sides have one of these posh trains going around. It comes around, feeds into this station over here. We've also got one of these trains like we have in London, also go around Leeds. This is a pretty nice train. Nicely painted, looks alright. So it feeds around, comes into this station here. It that's not a station. Into here, and then this train over here. I've used I wanted electric going into the main train station, and I thought we haven't used the Eurostar locomotive yet, so I've used that. So basically, and it's got a load of carriages as well. Basically, it feeds from here into the train station. It's nice and easy, very boring for the driver, I'd imagine. Carries along, goes over the bridge, and then into this station here. And a lot of these trains, sorry about my phone going off. Let me do that. So these trains are going around. This one's really nice, actually, to be honest. So that's going about doing its thing. That's going that way. We've got so many. Where's the next? Here we go. So many stations. Here's the train up here. I mean, there's a lot of roads now that have crossings over them, so I don't know how that is going to affect things. Hopefully not too much. And we should have a train going. Yeah, here it is. So this is going and doing its thing. It goes all the way up to there, comes along. That looks absolutely fantastic. And it's the same for up here as well. We've got trains. There it is, all the way in the distance. So that's coming down to do its thing. Trying to get it across these roads was a real struggle. And this was the best I could get up, even with this slope. Originally it was like all the way up and then all the way down. I do apologise with the phone. Should have turned it off. So yeah, Leeds is all done now. We've got to let it grow back a little bit because we did delete quite a lot of people's houses. probably way more than I should have done. How many we got waiting? Wow, 33 people waiting for this train over here. And that one simply goes from here straight. Oh, it goes quite a way. We're using the regional railways on that one, I think that is. Yeah. So that's pretty good looking as well. That's gone about doing its bits and pieces. Birmingham is completed. We've done that earlier. Quite a few people waiting for this train in the middle here. 28 people. That was earlier on. That was absolutely jam-packed. There was like 80 people on there. So that's going really, really well. Really, really nicely. Next episode, I would like to create some little villages, having some trains going out to that, linking them up with like one train. We'd have my plan is I want to do a steam train going from the cities. I'd like it to wrap around the water, have it whizzing along, you know, the steam coming out, going over like a stone bridge and look really, really nice. We'll have it going into London somewhere. I'm not too sure where yet, but we'll connect it up somewhere in London. And then coming over and into Leeds once again somewhere. I'm going to be using steam. The British Rail standard class. We're going to be using that train. And that does 89 miles per hour, 1 times loading speeds. It's not very good, but I would like something that's steam powered. I just like the idea of it. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be adding the steam train. We're going to be doing lots of little villages, having lots more trains going everywhere. And somewhere on this map, maybe let me know where you would like it to go. Take a screenshot, post it in my Discord with like a big X. And I'd like to do like a massive train station and have so many trains going into it. Just, you know, I think it'd just be so pretty to look at. Just seeing train after train after train going, you know, in, doing its thing, and yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. So we're going to wrap things up there and leave it how it is. You would not believe, honestly, how long this took to do. It took such a long time. We're now going through another train here. Oh, that's... How long is this train? There we are. Yeah, so we're going to finish up now and wrap things up for episodes... What's this? This is episode number 7. So I do hope you enjoyed episode number 7. So we can get this to 10 likes. That'd be fantastic if you could do that for me. And I'll love to see you in the next episode, number 8. And we can expand on the massive trains that we've already created. There goes another one. This is what I want. Just seeing trains absolutely everywhere. That is so cool. There's all the cars down there. Oh, that looks brilliant. We've got the city. That's fantastic. Right, we're going to finish up. Thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more lovely content. Give it a thumbs up if you did like the video. Thumbs down if you didn't. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Till then, take care. And goodbye. Thank you.